Another video from the channel, The Hidden Side of Luxury, is about to begin. And today, folks, the topic is a tough one. It's one of those videos we just have to make, even if it's hard, even if it makes us angry. We're going to dive into a dark world that many people prefer to ignore. The black market for exotic animals. Often when we think of luxury, we imagine cars, jewelry, mansions. But there's a much more sinister kind of luxury. A luxury that costs lives, that costs our planet's biodiversity. Today, I'm going to show you the top 10 most expensive and sought-after animals in this illegal and criminal trade. We'll talk about the approximate prices, which reach crazy amounts. This video is just for telling you facts and making you aware. We're not going to show you how to get these animals or how the illegal trade works. Our goal here is to say that this practice is wrong, to show the cruelty and greed behind this fancy stuff, and maybe, just maybe, get more people to care and fight against it. It's not about making it look good, it's about speaking out. Get ready, because the numbers are shocking and the stories behind each of these animals are heartbreaking. People wanting to look good, wanting fancy things, and believing in fake science have created a huge market that is literally wiping out whole kinds of animals. And we need to talk about this. We need to understand how big this problem is so we can fight it. So, hold on tight, because what you're going to see today is the ugliest and meanest side of what some people call luxury. Kicking off our list, at number 10, is the elephant. Majesty and smarts, and an environmental tragedy. We're not talking about selling the animal as a pet. The focus is on a specific part. The ivory from their tusks. Demand in the 21st century fuels a death industry. It's an ancient trade, but the modern scale is terrifying. Each pair of tusks can bring in tens, sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars. On the black market, depending on the weight and quality, it turns every elephant into a walking gold mine, poachers and organized crime groups. It's a vicious cycle that will only stop when the demand ends and the punishment is harsh enough to deter criminals. In ninth place, let's talk about a group of animals that people both admire and want. The big cats, like the leopard and the jaguar. The mesmerizing beauty of their coats has become their biggest curse. Since ancient times, these furs have been a symbol of power and luxury. The prices are outrageous. And it's not just their fur. There's also a demand for live cubs. Without thinking that it will grow up and become unpredictable. The cruelty of this trade is extreme, and leaving cubs as orphans. Those who survive face misery. They stop being wild hunters and become a toy, a symbol of showing off. We've reached number 8, with one of the saddest and most upsetting cases on this list, the slow loris. Maybe you've seen cute videos of these little primates online, with their huge eyes, raising their little arms when they're tickled. But this gesture isn't a game, it's a defense mechanism. The loris raises its arms to get to a venom gland in its elbow. It's not enjoying it, it's terrified. Its viral popularity has turned the slow loris into a hot item in the exotic pet market. The black market meets the demand. A single loris can sell for thousands of dollars. And because so many die during trafficking, each survivor becomes even more valuable. To make them safe, traffickers do something awful. They pull out their teeth with pliers or nail clippers without any pain medicine. Those who live are hurt forever, unable to eat properly, and in constant pain. Besides being hurt, they are nighttime animals, very sensitive to light, but forced to live by their owner's schedule. Number 7. The rarity that costs thousands exotic reptiles. In 7th place on our countdown of horrors, we enter the world of rare reptiles. Komodo dragons, certain species of albino pythons, rare iguanas, turtles with unique shell patterns. Here, the logic of collecting reaches absurd levels of obsession and price. What sets the price? Rarity, beauty, danger, legal status. A Komodo dragon hatchling, for example, can fetch tens of thousands of dollars. They are hidden in suitcases, inside tubes, in stuffed animals, anything to fool inspection. Many are drugged to stay still. The death rate during transport is extremely high. For those who make it, the future is a prison. Stress, poor nutrition, lack of space. Living prisoners displayed as trophies. Number 6. The winged jewels of extinction. In 6th place, luxury gets wings and flies straight to the edge of extinction. We're talking about macaws, rare parrots, especially species like the Spix's macaw. Private collectors fuel a cruel and devastating black market. Depending on how rare it is, it could be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. They don't want to save the species, they want to own the last one. They cut down trees and destroy nests. The chicks are smuggled in terrible conditions, drugged, stuffed into PVC pipes, bottles, and hidden compartments. For every bird that makes it alive, 9 die along the way. In illegal captivity, they are alone in cages. Many start to hurt themselves. They turn a lively creature into a decoration, a silent trophy of human pride, singing a sad song of a freedom it will never have again. Number 5. The world's most trafficked living armor. In 5th place, the most trafficked mammal in the world. I'm talking about the pangolin, covered in keratin scales. The same stuff our fingernails are made of. It rolls up into a ball when it feels threatened. The pangolin is hunted for its meat and its scales. People believe the scales have healing powers. There's no science to back that up. It's like eating your fingernails. Because of this demand, the price on the black market has shot up. It's estimated that over 1 million have been trafficked in the last 10 years. All 8 types are in danger of disappearing forever. They are hard to raise when captured. Almost all of them come from the wild. We're seeing a mass killing of animals driven by old beliefs and greed. The pangolin is paying with its very existence. In 4th place, let's talk about creatures that are symbols of wisdom and long life. Rare turtles and tortoises, including the majestic giant tortoises. These animals, which can live for over 100 years, are having their lives brutally cut short by greed. The black market is complex. Their rarity makes them constant targets. A rare one can be sold for thousands, sometimes tens of thousands of dollars. Turtles piled in boxes, their paws and heads taped up, spending days, even weeks, in these conditions, without water or food. They arrive dehydrated, stressed, and often sick. It's the cutting short of a life that could last 150 years. This trade pushes species towards extinction and robs the world of the chance to learn from these ancient and magnificent creatures. We've reached our grim podium, and the bronze medal, gram for gram, can be worth more than gold, diamonds, cocaine, on the black market. We're not talking about the whole animal, but a part of it, the rhino horn. This part, made of keratin, the same stuff as our hair and nails, has become the reason for a war in the savannas and forests of Africa and Asia, where powdered rhino horn is used in old-fashioned medicine to treat many sicknesses, fever, cancer, and it's also used as a sign of being super important. There's absolutely no scientific proof. It's like biting your fingernails. A single horn can be worth more than $250,000. 1 kilogram of the powder can go for $60,000. This crazy amount of money pays for organized groups, helicopters, night vision, rifles, tranquilizer guns. In some places, they saw off the horns beforehand, like clipping a nail, to make them less valuable to hunters. It's a war, and the rhinos are losing. 3 of the 5 kinds are in big trouble. The silver medal, our shocking 2nd place, goes to the seahorse. Famous for the male carrying the eggs, they are being caught and traded on an industrial scale. Even though the price for one is small, the total market value is huge. Most of them are caught by trawling, which destroys corals and whole ecosystems. It's thought that over 25 million are caught and killed every year. Traditional medicine, souvenirs, and aquariums drive the demand. A live and rare one can go for hundreds of dollars. The problem is the sheer number. Their numbers are dropping fast. We are emptying our oceans because of old beliefs and wanting a cheap decoration. A small luxury with a huge impact. And we've reached the top of our list. Number 1. The animal whose black market value is so high that it has become the ultimate symbol of illegal luxury and the tragedy of extinction, the tiger. It's being hunted until the very last one to satisfy. Vanity, superstition, human greed. There's no animal that better shows the dark side of luxury. On the black market, a tiger is worth a fortune, alive, dead. Every part of its body has a price. Its skin can be worth tens of thousands. Bones become wine and medicines. Teeth and claws, charms. There's also the market for live tigers and what they call tiger farms. The only purpose, to kill them to sell their parts. A live cub can cost more than $50,000. At the start of the 20th century, there were over 100,000 wild tigers. Today, fewer than 4,000 remain, a reduction of over 96%. Populations are broken up and in danger. The tiger is being wiped off the planet to become a rug, wine, a charm. It's the ultimate human arrogance, a luxury that costs us one of the most magnificent creatures that ever walked the earth. We've reached the end of the list, and I know it's a lot to take in. It's truly upsetting to see how the chase for status, plain ignorance, and pure greed can lead to so much cruelty. Tigers, rhinos, pangolins, seahorses. The luxury these markets offer is a luxury stained with blood, a luxury that feeds organized crime, and that makes us all poorer by destroying the biodiversity that is our shared heritage. The responsibility is on all of us. On governments who need to keep a closer eye, on consumers who need to become more aware, and on each of us who needs to refuse to stay silent. Subscribe to the Hidden Side of Luxury channel to learn everything you didn't know about luxury. Here we'll keep bringing these uncomfortable truths to light, because only by talking about them can we truly change anything. The question that remains, and I really want you all to think about this, is one that haunts me. How can humans spend so much on useless things, on a piece of fur, on bone powder that does nothing, while so many other humans are starving, while the planet cries out for help? Is this price for luxury really worth it, at the cost of life? Change starts with information and with anger. Don't let this anger you're feeling right now fade away. Turn it into action. Talk to your friends. Share this video. Support organizations that fight for wildlife. Don't be an accomplice with your silence. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up to help YouTube show it to more people. Comment below which of these cases shocked you the most, and of course, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you don't miss the next videos. See you next time.